first game of the playoff weekend, and it's a wet one in a rematch of a wild Week 5 game where the Chiefs won 24-16 without scoring an offensive touchdown. Opening drive, and it's Leonard Fournette on the give, who cuts it back, spins, and picks up 10 and a first down. 2 plays later, and it's Bortles looking to throw, and he's going to find Allen Robinson on the sideline, who turns upfield, spins inside, and picks up 21 across midfield. Next play, it's Bortles with the play fake, looking to throw again, but this time using his legs to escape the pocket and pick up 12 before sliding down for another Jags first down. Next play, it's Bortles looking to throw again, and he's going to find Allen Hurns for 13 yards on the slant as the Jaguar offense continues to roll. 2 plays later, and it's back to Fournette, who bowls his way forward to pick up 5 and a first down. Then on 2nd and goal, Bortles with the play fake and finds Allen Robinson in the back of the end zone for the touchdown to give the Jaguars the early 7-0 lead. First play of the game for the Chiefs, and Kareem Hunt takes the carry off the left side, picks up 5, but stays down after the play, clutching his shoulder, and he would not return, so a tough blow early on for the Chiefs. After a Chiefs punt, Jaguars faced with 3rd and 5, where Bortles hits Allen Robinson for 7 yards to move the chains. 2 plays later, and it's Bortles continuing to deal as he moves in the pocket before finding Allen Hurns for the 26-yard gain into Chiefs territory. Then on 2nd down, Bortles looking to throw one more time, moves out of the pocket to his right, where he dumps it off to Leonard Fournette, who takes it for 20 yards down to the Chiefs 21. And the Chiefs defense with no answers, as on the next play, Bortles hits Marquise Lee down to the 1-yard line for another 20-yard pickup. Then on 3rd and goal, it's Bortles to Lee again as he finds him in the back of the end zone, where Lee keeps his feet in bounds to catch Bortles' 2nd touchdown pass of the first quarter and put the Jaguars up 14 before Kansas City even has a first down. Chiefs looking to respond, but faced with 3rd and 14, Mahomes looks to throw and fires one deep that falls incomplete, but A.J. Bouye grabs Albert Wilson and gets called for pass interference, and the first real positive of the game for the Chiefs. 2 plays later, Mahomes with the play fake, looking to throw, drops back, and then fires over the middle to Tyreek Hill for 31 yards to the Jaguar 10, setting up 1st and goal. 2 plays later, again, it's Mahomes with the play fake, and then he threads the needle to Chris Conley in the back of the end zone for the touchdown, and a score the Chiefs desperately needed. Chiefs cut it back to 7. But on the ensuing kick, it's Rashad Green taking it out from 2 yards deep, getting in behind his blockers, finding a lane, and then busting free as he takes it into Chief territory before being tracked down, but not before a 74-yard return. However, the Jags would only get a field goal out of it to make it 17-7. First play of the second quarter, and it's Mahomes finding Travis Kelce for 12 yards near midfield. 3 plays later, Mahomes drops back at a right angle, slips, throwing off his timing, and decides to just scramble, picking up 13 to convert on 3rd and 7. But faced with another 3rd down, the weather plays a factor as Mahomes throws to Albert Wilson, who slips, forcing an incompletion and a Chiefs punt. After the Jags get it back, they're faced with a 3rd down of their own, where Bortles play fakes and is dropped by veteran linebacker Derek Johnson for the sack, forcing a Jacksonville punt. And on the punt, Tyreek Hill catches it at his own 28, uses his speed to get to the outside, and picks up 27 yards on the return to start the Chiefs' drive in enemy territory. And the Chiefs waste no time, as on the very next play, Mahomes play fakes and fires down the middle to find Demarcus Robinson, who catches it at the 20 and runs it in the rest of the way for the score to cut it to 17-14. Later in the second, Mahomes looks to throw and hits Tyreek Hill, who turns it up the sideline to pick up 23 yards and a first down. But on the next play, Mahomes with the play fake and tries to force it into Travis Kelce, but it's Myles Jack coming down with the interception. No damage done, however, and the halftime score would remain 17-14. Second half, and the Chiefs' offensive struggles continue as they quickly go 3 and out after Mahomes fires incomplete. And 2 plays after the punt, Bortles looks to throw and finds Trey Burton, and Chief cornerback Terrence Mitchell misses the tackle badly and sends Burton down the sideline on his way to 66 yards to set up a 1st and goal at the 6, where on the next play, Fournette takes the carry and uses the Madden Championship truck glitch to take it in from 7 yards out and put the Jaguars up by 10. Chiefs again looking to respond as Mahomes hits Tyreek Hill on the curl for 13 yards. 3 plays later, it's Spencer Ware taking the carry up the middle for another 13-yard gain as the Chiefs enter Jacksonville territory. But on 3rd and 3 again, Mahomes with a play fake, looks to throw, but it's batted down by Telvin Smith. The ball bounces back off Mahomes and right back into the hands of Smith for the interception, and the Jags take over after the second pick of the day by Mahomes as everything continues to go right for Jacksonville. First play after the pick, and Bortles play fakes and finds Trey Burton again, this time for only 20 yards but a first down and across midfield. But on the next play, the Jaguars give it right back as Bortles throws into heavy traffic and right to Derek Johnson, who picks it off and brings it back to the 42, giving it back to the Chiefs. 2 plays later, Mahomes play fakes, goes backwards and fires to Demetrius Harris, who gets up the sideline for 21 yards and a first down. Then on 2nd and 11, Mahomes loads up and floats one deep to Tyreek Hill, who goes up and makes the catch for 36 yards, setting the Chiefs up inside the 10 for 1st and goal. But the Chiefs are unable to put it in the end zone, as on 3rd and goal, Mahomes play fakes and fires it off the upright, holding on the play anyway, and a Butker field goal cuts it back to 7. Later in the 3rd, Chiefs punting it away, and it's Langford Johnson catching it at the 39 and bringing it back 13 yards, but tack on 15 more to that with the face mask to put Jacksonville well into Chiefs territory. But later in the drive, Bortles with the play fake avoids the pressure and moves to his right looking to throw, and then fires back across his body to the end zone, but Russ Taplin Ross is right there for the Chiefs' second interception of the quarter to end the Jags drive and take potential points off the board. After a Chiefs punt, Jaguars driving again, but on 3rd and 4, the screen goes to Fournette for no gain. Chiefs decline the holding penalty, and the Jaguars on the edge of field goal range send out Will Lutz, but the kick never stood a chance and comes up short. Then to start the 4th quarter, the give goes to Spencer Ware, who refuses to go down and then emerges like a man possessed and is on his way to a 52-yard touchdown. And just like that, it's tied at 24 as the air is suddenly sucked out of the Jacksonville crowd. Jacksonville goes 3 and out, giving it right back to the Chiefs, but on the first play of the drive, Mahomes makes another crucial mistake, throwing an interception to Jalen Ramsey, who brings it back inside the Chiefs 30. The Chiefs defense would hold, as on 3rd and 3, Justin Houston stuffs Fournette for a big loss, but Will Lutz from 42 yards out, and it's perfect to give the Jaguars the lead. After both teams trade multiple punts, it's Bortles on 3rd down looking to throw, rolls to his right and gets hit as he throws, and the ball falls incomplete, forcing another Jacksonville punt. But on the Chiefs' possession, the Achilles heel for the Chiefs all year has been sacks, and Mahomes gets dropped by Marcel Darius, setting up 3rd and 15, where Mahomes looks to throw and tries to float one deep for Tyreek Hill, who goes up, gets his hands on it, but can't hang on. Chiefs with no choice but to punt. 3 minutes to go, Bortles looking to throw, and immediate pressure from Justin Houston, who gets in the backfield for his 5th sack of the day to back the Jags up. Then on 2nd down, Fournette with the give and has a big hole and picks up 6. Chiefs call timeout. Then on 3rd down, Jaguars looking to throw and put the game away, but Bortles opts to scramble instead, gets close to the 1st down marker, jukes, but is stopped 3 yards short, so the Chiefs will have a chance to tie. Chiefs first play, Mahomes looks and fires to Tyreek Hill, who can't hang on to the catch, incomplete. Next play, Mahomes looking to go deep this time and goes down the seam to Travis Kelce, but he can't hang on, which brings up 3rd down, and Mahomes goes back to Hill, this time on the crosser, who gets stopped shy of the 1st down marker and is injured, stopping the clock. So on 4th down, the Chiefs opt to run the ball, giving to DeAndre Haynes, who keeps the Chiefs season alive. Chiefs rushing to the line, and on 1st down, Mahomes looks to throw but misses his target badly to bring up 2nd down. Then on 2nd down, Mahomes pumps and looks to throw, but the safety blitz comes right up the middle to drop him for the sack and a 3rd and 16. And with the Chiefs' chances continuing to fade, Mahomes tries to hit Travis Kelce, but the ball is deflected, bounces around, and is picked off by Tashawn Gibson to slam the door on the Chiefs' hopes, the Chiefs' season, and Madden 18, as the Jaguars will move on and head to either Los Angeles or Pittsburgh in the divisional round. Patrick Mahomes with a rough playoff debut, completing less than 50% of his passes and throwing 4 interceptions. Blake Bortles leads the way for the Jaguars, throwing for 281 yards and 2 touchdowns, while the defense forces 5 turnovers and moves on, while the Chiefs' next appearance will be in Madden Madden 19. Alright guys, so the season is officially over for us. It sucks, and that game was a bit of a microcosm of the season with the sacks and the turnovers being what did me in. But under usual circumstances, we'd be hitting the offseason at this point. But with Madden 19 right around the corner, this is going to end up being the last video of this franchise series for Madden 19 until we end up starting a new one in Madden 19. But with that being said, I'm still going to take you through the rest of the season. And in the wild card round, the Patriots took down the Bills 31-7. So after all that, the Bills fight to win the AFC East, but ultimately fall to the Patriots in the end anyway. In the NFC, the 8-7-1 Bears take down the Saints, who really collapsed at the end of the season. And then the Rams, despite not having Todd Gurley, take down the Eagles on the road to move on. So in the divisional round, it's going to be Jacksonville traveling to Pittsburgh, and New England goes to Los Angeles in the AFC. Then on the NFC side, the Bears go to Seattle, while the Falcons actually get the tougher matchup with the Rams coming to Atlanta. And with the magic of a screen wipe, we see that the Jaguars went to Pittsburgh and dominated the Steelers 31-10. And then Tom Brady and the Patriots have their season ended as they lose by 14 to the Chargers, setting up a Jaguars-Chargers AFC championship. On the NFC side, both winners put up 40 burgers as the Seahawks destroyed the Bears 44-14 in Seattle. And then the Falcons took down the Rams 49-28 in Atlanta, setting up a matchup between the top two seeds in the Seahawks and Falcons for the chance to go to the Super Bowl. And with that, the team that took us out wins their third playoff game in a row, upsetting the Chargers 28-20 to head to their first Super Bowl in franchise history. Meanwhile, in the NFC, it took overtime for the Falcons to beat the Seahawks, but they get it done, and at 15-3 will face off against the now 13-6 Jaguars. But before we get to that, I'll take you through some of the awards from the season, starting with the league MVP, which goes to the Packers' Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers threw for 4,917 yards and 45 touchdowns this season, both of which led the league. And despite the Packers not making the playoffs, Rodgers takes home his third career MVP award after also taking it home in 2014 and 2011. The NFL Coach of the Year was the Chargers' Anthony Lynn, who led Los Angeles to a league-best 14-2 regular season record, and as you saw, a near Super Bowl berth. The Chargers were in the top half of the league in every major offensive and defensive statistical category. The AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year was Nebraska product Lane Laribas, who was taken with the 11th overall pick of the first round by Cleveland. Laribas missed some time this year, but finished the year with over 3,000 yards passing and a 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. To the NFC side, their Offensive Rookie of the Year was late first rounder Max Enderle out of Pittsburgh, who burst onto the scene throwing for 4,181 yards and 38 touchdowns, setting a new rookie record by 12 touchdown passes previously held by Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson. To the defensive side, the Patriots' Avery NICHOLS takes home the AFC Rookie of the Year award. NICHOLS tallied 122 tackles on the season, along with 1 sack and 2 interceptions from his middle linebacker spot. NICHOLS was taken 20th overall by the Patriots out of Louisville. As for the NFC, the award goes to another first rounder as Bucs cornerback Isaac Allen takes home the award. Allen was the 16th overall pick out of Miami and amassed 83 tackles and accounted for 3 interceptions and 11 pass breakups on the year. And that brings us to the Super Bowl, where the Atlanta Falcons are your 2018 Super Bowl champions as they take down the Jaguars 28-24 in Super Bowl 53. Blake Bortles has a good game and throws for 334 yards and a touchdown, while Marquise Lee has a huge game with 194 yards receiving. As for the Falcons, Matt Ryan throws for 310 yards, 133 of which go to Julio Jones, but Tevin Coleman, the backup running back, becomes the most odd MVP in Super Bowl history as he averages 2.9 yards on 10 carries, but scores all 4 of the Falcons' touchdowns as they win their first Super Bowl in franchise history. So that's officially going to do it for Madden 18, guys. There's no real point in taking anything any further with Madden 19 so close. I want to take a second to thank you guys and anybody that stuck with me throughout the entirety of this season, as well as any of you guys that gave feedback or had positive things to say. I really, really appreciate it. This was something I really enjoyed doing, and I plan on continuing to do it in Madden 19 because it's been a lot of fun and definitely has helped me enjoy CFM more than I normally would. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the season and what this series had to offer. And for one last time in Madden 18, I leave you with the voice of Mitch Holthus. Thanks for watching.